Good start, great start there. Can you eat your hair up tonight, people? Fucking hell, it's bright, isn't it? Last time I performed here, one of the bits of feedback I got was that I kept continuously turning my back on the audience and no one could actually hear a word I was saying, which is a bit of a problem if you're a stand-up comedian. So if you see me turn my back on you at any point, basically just shout, "Oi cunt, we can't hear you," "Oi wanker," something along those lines. Oh, you know, however offensive you want it, but just so it draws my attention to it. Another problem that was raised in me is I never kept eye contact with anyone, which I'm not going to be able to do tonight because I can't actually see anyone. So, but anyway, if this kind of thing scares any of you, you know, tough shit. And talking of shit, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a massive hypocrite. Because the last routine I did here kind of largely centred around the fact I work in a place that deals with incontinence products. And I kind of mocked the kind of people that need to use the products my company provides. Now, let me paint a little picture for you. 2 weeks before I was fortunate enough to get that job, I'd had a nice Chinese meal with my girlfriend at a place called Nice View. And I think the irony of that name is not going to be lost on you in a couple of minutes' time. I've been to the pub with a couple of friends, we had quite a nice night. My friends had gone home, my girlfriend had gone back to our flat. And I just fancied another beer, so I went to a local off licence, got a beer, was walking home. Everything seemed kind of right with the world. And then all of a sudden I kind of got a twinge, and it was a bit like, oh, walk a few paces forward, I get another twinge. This one was kind of more like, oh. I do what any person would naturally do in that situation. I start running hard, but a kind of run that kind of had a look of steely determination and severe panic on my face, and it felt like I was running in quicksand. So there I am, I'm running along thinking I'm not far from my flat, I can do this, I can make this. It gets worse, oh trust me, it gets a hell of a lot worse. A woman comes around the corner, my first thought is, oh my god, I'm running straight for her, she's going to think I'm charging her to mug her or something. In hindsight, that was the least of my problems. I get past her, and you know, that's one fear out of the way. Now, the flat I live in, the building, the front door is a big, heavy door, which actually requires some real kind of force to push it open. Now, the thing that I realise is while I've got forward momentum, I'm kind of okay. The minute I actually stop, push open this big door, my body says to me, "You're alright now, you can relax." You're home and dry. Now, I might have been nearly home, I was very, very far from being dry. What happened next, I'm ashamed to say, is I unloaded in such a horrific way that my pants, and quite possibly my jeans, probably resembled something from, say, day 3 at the Battle of the Somme. Horrific. Okay, so as I'm squelching up the stairs, I realise at that point, any chance of sex with my girlfriend is completely gone. She's not that kinky. And then I'm thinking, I might still be able to get away with this, as long as my girlfriend is nowhere near the bathroom and I can get there quick enough. So obviously, I open the door, my girlfriend's pretty much straight there. First thing I say is, just pop in for a shower. Now, bearing in mind, I've only just been down the road to get a beer, so she says, "Why are you having a shower?" And in my mind, I'm thinking, don't say you shit yourself, don't say you shit yourself. I say, I shit myself. She says, "You what?" And then she's silent, because I think at that point the smell hits her. So I go in the bathroom, and this is, I'm thinking, this is the most humiliating point of my life. And I've had plenty, trust me. And the other problem is, the kind of name of the game changes to a game of containment. Because so far, I'm somehow holding this on my person, and by the weight alone, I know there's a lot in there. The other problem I've got is I've got a flat inspection coming up in a couple of days, and I'm thinking, if I make a real mess here, they're going to think I'm involved in some kind of dirty protest. So I'm kind of gently stripping off, and you know, it smelled like I'd eaten a fox carcass riddled with God knows what, and I obviously throw the clothes straight in a bin or in a bin liner, because I think, you know, I could probably wash them, but the odds are I'm not going to want to wear them again and be reminded of this incident. Anyway, you know, I actually am quite surprised. I've done quite well, I think. basically, because when I finally skulk into the shower naked and look at myself, I think, God, I was expecting it to look a hell of a lot worse than this. I think it's actually not that bad. Then as the water cascades over me, I look down, and from literally my ankle up to my knee is just this big brown streak. And I finally crestfallen and think to myself, I'm wearing a shitty shin pad. I wish the story wasn't true, but ladies and gentlemen, that's a true tale. If you liked what you saw tonight and you like disgusting things, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. It's called The Rowan Kilburn Show, and there's plenty of other sick and horrible things on there for you to enjoy and vomit over. Thank you very much.